Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here. I hope while you're here, you'll go down below, join the family by hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification bell next to it, turn it all the way up. That way you can get notified of any and all future uploads. If you see the title in the thumbnail and it looks like something that you're interested in seeing, then come on over. Make sure when you get here, you hit that thumbs up. You can go down and do that right now. It means a lot to me and it helps out my channel. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy seeing my content. Leave a comment and let me know, what are your favorite types of movies to watch? I'm interested to hear, so let me know down below in the comments. Today we are doing Movie and Makeup Monday. So if you want to hear what movie I'm going to be talking about, which you probably saw in the thumbnail, but anyways, stick around because I'll be right back. Thanks for sticking around, guys. So let me go ahead and go over what I got on my face. I used my Revlon normal to dry skin sand beige. I'm not sure I really like it. I use this primer to prep my face. I really love this primer. This foundation I'm not so sure about because it kind of looks like, I don't know, I tried to use some setting spray to kind of, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. It just is like, seems like it's not setting well, and it's like right here, it's like kind of patchy. I don't know. It's just not, it's not my favorite foundation, I'm gonna say. I used Cashmere Complexion Concealer, and I used this Wet n Wild concealer to prep my lids. I used my e.l.f. brow pencil, Too Faced bronzer. I used my Pacifica blush right here because I'm trying to pan this as much as this is panned. We'll see if it happens. We're going to continue to work on it. The palette we're going to use today is I Heart Revolution. I got this in a PR box, and she's so pretty. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, so we're just going to play around and see how it turns out. So yesterday I watched, or last night I watched a movie called Isn't It Romantic? I think is what it's called. Isn't It Romantic? And it's got Rebel Wilson. I'm using this color right here. And if I don't tell you what I'm doing, I apologize. I'll try to remember to insert it in the screen. But I read the little caption about it, and I had seen, like, I think it came out in 2019. And I think I remember seeing previews about it, but I just never, like, got around to watching it. And so when I was going through the guide on my TV, I saw it, and I kind of read what it said, and it says, I think her name was Nicole. I think her name's Nicole, but she's a architect, and she's cynical about love, and then she finds herself in a romantic comedy. Freaking hilarious movie. It was so funny. So when I read that, I was like, oh, that's that movie that I had, seen a couple years ago or whatever when it was coming out, and just never got around to watching it. So what do I want to do? Oh gosh, this is hard because they're all like shimmer shades. I think I'm just going to take this brown right here and put it in the crease and kind of blend it out. Is it brown? Maybe it's like a maroony color, maybe. Kind of looks brown though. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But anyways, so I recorded it on my DVR because it wasn't going to be coming on for like a half hour, 45 minutes. So I just set my DVR to record it, which is what I do if there's a movie that's going to be coming on that I want to see. And that way I can finish watching whatever I'm watching or doing whatever I'm doing. And in case I miss when it starts, I can just go to the DVR and watch it. But anyways, to get into the movie, I started watching it, and it starts out with her as a little girl with her at her mom's house, and she's watching one of my favorite movies ever, which is Pretty Woman. And it's the scene where she's taking a bath and what's his name? God, I can't even think of what his name is. Edward. Edward asks her to stay for the week. And the way that she's looking at the movie is just like, you know what I mean? And then her mom like has to burst her bubble and is like, girls like us don't, find love. We're not Julia Roberts, and we don't look like that. And it was just, kind of, it burst her bubble, which is why when it goes forward like 20 years, 25 years, she's cynical about love. She's like, oh, those movies are BS. Her and her friend got into it, and like she spends like 2 hours telling her friend why rom-coms are like BS. And then she's at the subway, and this dude tries to rob her. And she's like fighting back, and she won't let go of her purse, and he's dragging her, and it's freaking hilarious. And then he was like, I got 3 kids to feed and blah, blah, blah. And she lets go of her purse, and he's like, ha ha, I don't have kids. It was hilarious. Anyways, he ends up, I think he ended up getting away. God, I'm so bad at this, you guys. I'm so bad at this. But anyways, she ends up running into a pole, and she knocks herself out, and she wakes up in the hospital. And there's this really cute doctor, and she's like, you're too cute to be a doctor. Moral of the story here is that she wakes up and she ends up being the main character in a romantic comedy. And it's got Liam Hemsworth in there. Oh my God, that dude is freaking, he's just so gorgeous. I'm just gonna say. But he ends up being the like kind of love interest, I guess you could say, because he's somebody that she's doing architect work, or supposed to be doing architect work for. And when she went into this meeting, he like didn't even pay no mind to her and was like, oh, can you get me a coffee? Like treating her like the coffee girl, even though she's an architect. But it goes through this whole thing, and it was just funny. At first she's like freaking out, and then she's like, well, I guess I'm just going to go with it, because it could be worse than, having to hang out with some rich, good-looking dude, because she gets to her apartment, and it's, like, perfect, and she's got this walk-in closet with every friggin' pair of shoe that you could ever want. It was, like, just like a rom-com, everything's perfect and beautiful, and music plays when you're, like, it's hilarious. And she has a best friend who is male. I think you kind of, in the beginning of the movie, kind of get the idea that maybe he's a little bit into her, but she doesn't see it because, again, she's a little cynical about love, and she's got that mindset like she's the type of girl that stuff like that doesn't happen to, like true love and happy endings and things like that. So she doesn't see it. And then in the like dream world, she's with Liam Hemsworth, and then her best friend meets this like supermodel, Priyanka Chopra, I want to say is her name. And the funny thing is that where Rebel Wilson, Nicole, I believe her name is, sits at her desk, there's a picture of Priyanka Chopra in lingerie outside the window. So whenever her best friend's looking over that way, she always thinks that he's looking at the model. And in this fantasy world, her best friend and the model chick like get engaged and everything. And then this is when she starts to realize that, she might be kind of like into her best friend, and that maybe he was into her too. It was just a cute movie. It was really cute. And he ends up getting engaged to the like supermodel chick. How's this looking, guys? I don't know if this is coming out exactly the way that I want it to. I'm just going to use this brush and blend it out a little bit. The day of the wedding, though, when her best friend is going to be getting married, she's like running, and it goes into slow motion, and she's like, no, slow motion, why? It's freaking hilarious. You guys, if you haven't seen the movie, you have to see the movie. But she goes, and then she's like trying to stop the wedding and everything, and then she realizes she's getting ready to say that she loves him, and then she realizes, she goes, I love, and she stops, and then she's like, I love, and she stops again. And she starts thinking about things, and then she's like, I love me. So I guess they end up getting together. Because it's funny, because she leaves the wedding and she gets into the car that says just married, and she starts cruising, and she ends up plowing into something and wrecking. And then, of course, she bangs her head and wakes up in the hospital again. But I guess what I get out of it is that you have to love yourself and be happy with yourself before you can love or be happy with anybody else. Make sense? I don't know. But if you haven't seen the movie, you definitely need to see the movie. I thought it was super cute. I'm going to dip into this color right here and just kind of put it out here on the edge. That's why I say that I have a wide variety of movie likes. I can watch drama. There are some sci-fi that I can watch. It's not my favorite. I'm really into romantic comedies and drama and stuff like that, but I'll watch anything. If the movie is something that interests me, I'm gonna watch it. You know, there's some movies that I've seen, I mean, I can't think of the names of them off the top of my head, that I started watching, and like within the first 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, I can't do it. And it's like reading too, you know. I'm just not a big reader. I never have been. There's only a couple, like, I really got into the Twilight series, and I know people are like, you can think whatever you want, but I thought it was a really good story. That was something that interested me. Therefore, I was able to literally spend a week reading every single book every single day, and got through the whole series in like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I read them. And then I read 50 Shades of Grey. It was just something, that was a book that got my interest, so I was able to read it, you know. There was also this one book, Stephen King, but it wasn't like a book. It was like a Stephen King book of short stories. And the only short story in there that I really got into and could read was The Mist. I don't know why. It just, I don't know, something about it caught my interest. But man, did I have to force myself to read that thing for the first few pages. It took me a while to get, you know, pulled into where it was like I couldn't put it down. I had to finish reading it. I don't know if it's just because he starts off real slow, and it just wasn't pulling me in. But I just was like, I'm going to keep reading it. And it finally got a few pages in, and then it was like, and then I couldn't put it down. All right, now what do I want to do? I think I'm going to go in with this color right here. I think it might be like a really dark blue. I don't think that's a black. And I'm just going to dip this angled brush and just put a little bit on this upper brow. I've been trying to do a lot of pre-filming. Today is Sunday though, but because I'm going to be out of town, and I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. So I don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do. So I've got a backlog of videos ready. So if different types of videos go up on different days, you know, like next Monday, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do my like makeup movie Monday. So it might be something different that goes up, but I'm going to try to keep my schedule to as much normal as possible as far as the movie Monday thing that I'm trying to do and the Get Ready With Me Wednesday, which I'll probably try and film my Get Ready With Me Wednesday tomorrow morning when I'm getting ready for work. But if not, next Wednesday might be, you know, a different type of video just for that day. Hopefully you guys don't mind. How's that looking, guys? I'm not sure. Have any of you guys seen that movie? And what did you think about it? I know some people think those movies are stupid, but I like them. I'm a silly girl. I like to laugh, you know? I mean, sometimes I like to watch movies that make me cry. Sometimes I like to watch movies that make me laugh. And not cry like in a sad way. Cry as in a compassionate way, I guess you could say. Does that make sense? I don't know. I know what I want to say in my head, but sometimes getting it to come out of my mouth doesn't always work. I'm just taking this color right here and putting it in the inner corner. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I should have probably used this one maybe. But I think I might want to put that color on the lid, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to use this flat brush right here. And I'm going to go into this color and just kind of tap it on the inner part of the lid right here. I think it's raining. It sounds like it's raining outside. I'm so ready for spring and summer, you guys. You have no idea. And I'm so nervous about I hate packing, dude. I really do. I am always so worried that I'm going to forget something. And it's like, as long as I've got, you know, underwear and clothes and I've got some makeup, you know, anything that I might need or that I might forget, I can just, you know, get it while I'm there. Not like I can spend a fortune, but, you know, there's cheap makeup. I'll just go to Walmart or whatever, get some e.l.f. products, and I'll be good for the week, you know? Just get myself a concealer, a foundation, whatever. If there's anything that I forget, I can always get it while I'm there. So I need to stop stressing myself about it. Because I always end up overpacking, and then my bag is super heavy, and then I have a hard time fitting everything in it. But I'm trying. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to get off and finish the rest of my makeup, my liner and lashes and lips, and I'll be back to show you the final look and get my hair done too. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back and the makeup is done. So I used my Laura Geller Fortifying Lashes Primer, which I always use, and it's getting dead. It really is. It's drying out so much and I'm just gonna cry because I love it. And I used my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I really like it. I really like it a lot. And then I used this e.l.f. black liner for upper waterline. I used my Marigold for the inner waterline. I used my Pure lip liner. I can't see what color this is in. On Point. On Point. Ah! And then I used this lip oil. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a couple lip liners. And I'm just going to take lip oils and glosses. And I think we're going to make that work when I go on my trip. I'm going to take this blush for sure. I'm just going to kind of minimize it. We'll see how it goes. What else did I do? Did I do anything else? I don't think so. So, anyways, what do you guys think of the look? What do you guys think of the I Heart Revolution palette? It's so cute. I just love it so much. I think I might take this with me because I think this is travel friendly. You know, I think if I find like my Raw Beauty Christie Pure palette that has the double sides, I think if I take that and this, maybe I'll be good. But anyways, what did you guys think of today's video? I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm all over the place. It's me. But let me know if you've seen the movie. If you have, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you're thinking about going to see it or not going to see it. Let me know if you're going to watch it. If you do watch it, come back and let me know what you think, if you liked it or not. Let me know what you think of the look. I have to get ready to go to work. Yay! One more day after today. One more day to go. And then I get a week off and I'm so excited. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go before I keep rambling on. I love you all so much. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is when you're watching this. I hope that I will see you in my next video. I love you all. Stay safe and take care. Bye. Outfit for today. I just got to put on my jacket and I'm ready to go. See you guys later. Thank you.